wood, paint, and the right products. That's just about all you'll need to build yourself a store. But how do you build yourself a great store? A store that isn't just where you go to pick up an item you need, but a store you go to for knowledge, advice, help, or even just a plain old conversation. Well, 30 minutes northeast of Cincinnati, one small town is where you might find that store. In Blanchester, Ohio, you'll find Daryl Kingsland and his store, BDK Feed and Supply.
We really pride ourselves in being the small guy with lots of answers. It's cheap to come in here and get an answer. Maybe we're not even going to sell you a product, but you might walk in and just need an idea or something, and we're able to help you with that.
With a knack for business and seeing a need in his community, Daryl had a vision, and he turned that vision into a reality from humble beginnings.
My background was in pet supplies. I got downsized and went to another business, and at that point that business wasn't working out, so I decided to come and start my own.
When I first started here at BDK, we kind of started at the beginning, and it was just me and Dad who ran the whole thing.
I actually worked for my father at the distribution center. In the third to fourth year, I came on with the business. We continued to grow.
The true benefits of having a family-owned hardware is we have a lot of knowledge, for one thing. Where you go to the bigger box stores, they're just there for a job. Here, people really take it as a passion. What's made BDK so successful is we are selling a lot of product. We are very fortunate that we're able to put it back in the community and help the community. And so we feel like that it's not only the 9 people we have working here, but there's 3,000 residents in the town that we feel like that we're really helping all those. And so we feel like that's what's made us successful.
Daryl didn't stop with the feed or pet supplies. When the opportunity to grow into the hardware business arose, he was ready to answer his customers' call.
Our customers kept coming in and asking us to get bolts, nuts, plumbing supplies, and we kept telling them we didn't want to get into that because we had it here in town, but they kept saying that there wasn't no inventory here. So we brought in some bolts and nuts and things for hardware, and found out that that's what really our niche was going to be, was in the hardware part of it.
That's when he contacted Bostwick-Braun.
Bostwick-Braun to us has been #1 as far as a business partner. We was looking for a supplier. Our biggest thing was cash flow and turns and trying to get somebody to work with us on that. And we looked around, and the other suppliers weren't willing to help us as the little guy with cash flow. We didn't want to go to a bank and be borrowing a lot of money. We wanted to try to work within our means, and one way that Bostwick-Braun really helped us was they was able to extend terms to us that allowed us to get in our set for our products, and then we was able to pay them back over time and not have to go to the bank to borrow the money, which really helped us.
The business was growing, but the space BDK was in was running out. Daryl knew he was going to have to do something, and that something happened in what seemed like a sign.
We knew that we needed to grow into a bigger space, and at that point the lumber yard became available, so we was able to buy that, and that's when we expanded into hardware and lumber. Now we're a full line, which really has helped the community to keep from having to leave town to go get any supplies. We pretty much are diversified enough into products that we can help them with about anything they need.
With the help of GC Merchandising and an army of family, the move to the new building took a short weekend. So short, they were open for their customers in only a few days.
The challenges that we faced whenever we first opened was knowing what SKUs to have, knowing how much inventory to keep, and the niche that the community really needed. So that's why we really looked to Ben Obie and Bostwick-Braun to be able to tell us that, because we had no clue as to what we needed. With their help, we think we put together a really good line of product.
After the move, Daryl decided he needed to become a pro store.
Even though we're an independent, locally owned company, we still need someone like Pro, who's national, behind us. We still make the decisions ourselves, but having Pro behind us with those decisions, I think, has really been a good thing for us.
BDK started advertising with the ProCirculars to get the word out, and they spread that word as far as they can.
ProCirculars, the way we benefit by having them printing them for us, we're able to put them in the local paper and have the circular go to at least 2,000 homes per month.
We have it here in store and digital. We send it via email, also share it on Facebook. There's a lot of things that people don't know that we actually carry that they'll see in the circular and then come in looking for it.
With all the store's successes and the profits to show, BDK feels the importance in having to give some back to those who have helped them become a success, the community.
We think it's real important that we give back to our community because without those folks, we would not be existing.
I do like the fact that we are able to help the community that I grew up in. We're able to make a difference.
They help out the students in this community. It's just so grateful.
They've helped me out so many times through 4-H and FFA, so it's an honor that they chose to help me over the years. And I'm just really proud of everything that they've done for the community.
Sometimes in business, humble beginnings can lead to larger payoffs down the road. With patience, a planned vision, and taking strategic chances, things can fall into place.
We're a very diversified business. We started out in the feed and pet supplies, and that's really our anchor that keeps us going. But with that, it kind of goes hand in hand with our hardware and things like that.
Beyond the materials or the product of a good store, a great store is built with pride, humility, people, and community.
BDK has been great for this community, and we sure do appreciate them.
Congratulations to BDK Feed and Supply, the recipient of the 2016 Bostwick-Braun Pro Hardware Retailer of the Year.
To be named the 2016 Dealer of the Year with Bostwick-Braun is just such an honor. It's really the success of our supplier, us working hard, and the community working hard with us. And we got to thank everybody for that. We have a really good group of employees, or partners as we call them, that really work hard with us to make our business successful. So we don't just look at it as that it's my business, this is all of our business. Thanks to everyone for what they've done for us.
Hello from BDK Feed and Supply.